it goes. Whoa, oh, oh. Na 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 na.
My name is Alyssa Newton. I am the Canon for Congregational Development for the Diocese of Olympia and the director of our College for Congregational Development. It is a program for clergy and lay leaders that helps teams from congregations learn how systems work, how churches work, all for the purpose of helping our churches become more faithful, more healthy, and more effective in their role as becoming local expressions of the body of Christ.
My name is Phil Brochard, and I serve as the rector of All Souls Parish in Berkeley. When we first started bringing people to the college, it became clear to everybody that the same skills you need to thrive in a Christian community are what help you flourish as a human being.
It doesn't just make better parishioners out of people, it helps people be better people, more skillful and intentional and aware in their everyday lives.
It helps you become the parent that you're hoping to be with your kids, the sibling.
To become better partners and spouses, and also in their professional lives, to be better dentists or teachers or therapists.
There are tools at the college that can help you diffuse a conflictual situation with your kid, or help you negotiate a difficult relationship with a coworker or your boss or an employee.
Everything from how to facilitate and design a great meeting, to how to understand the purpose of what church is for, to interpersonal dynamics and organizational systems.
What it is a compilation of practices and models and frameworks and stances that help you understand what it means to be human, what it means to be human with other people, and specifically what it means to follow Jesus in a way that brings life to other people. So there's a parishioner here at All Souls, and she has worked as a teacher at a continuation high school and went through the college in this last year and has found it to be something that has been helpful not only in her life here at All Souls and at home, but in the work she does.
I'm Madeline Feeley. I teach 10th and 12th grade curriculum. It's alternative ed. It's a small school meant for kids to put themselves back together. I was asked to attend CCD, and I wasn't really sure what I was getting into. I think I was hoping to gain some leadership skills and hoping to connect with some other Episcopalians. I had heard really good things from the people who had attended and come back to our church, and I was kind of looking for a way to look at church differently. The first year was the facilitation skills, which was wonderful. I do a lot of that in my work every day teaching. And then also we talked about a lot of change models, organization development. The models are good for looking at your spiritual life, for your home life, understanding those people that you're dealing with every day. I'm kind of drawn to that Myers-Briggs stuff because I work with people every day and they're all really different and interesting. Every kid comes in with, their own little personalities. And so it's helped me to kind of appreciate the spectrum of people, or even dealing with my own kids, realizing that I have 3 kids and each of them is very different. The conflict management stuff that goes with the Myers-Briggs enabled me to see some conflicts I've had with my students in a new light. I'm like, oh, that's why they were reacting that way. And what I said maybe set them off. And so if I could approach it in a different way, then, we could probably come to a peaceful resolution. The Benedictine thing has helped me to become more grounded. I just really love the idea of conversion and then always coming back to stability. In order to function well here, I need to be pretty stable for the kids because they're going through a lot. It has helped me to be a better listener. I feel like I could run a meeting better. I did an appreciative inquiry process before I went to CCD. And looking back, I thought, oh, if I had those tools, I probably could have run it a lot better. Even things like the life cycle of something, if you're thinking about leaving your job or if you're thinking about some other big change you're going to make in your home. So I think it's really applicable in all areas. I'm looking forward to using it in years to come.
We develop churches by developing people.
This isn't simply about how a congregation can thrive.
Lay people tell me this is the best training for my professional life that I have ever been to.
This is about how you as a person can be a force for life and abundance.
This program will give you skills that will help you be more self-aware and more intentional. You'll learn more about who you are, and you'll be able to interact with your world more skillfully.
The college really allows you to practice skills.
Most people are interested, they've seen the benefits.
I would say go for it. Being in Christian community is wonderful. Being out of your church, but being able to talk about your church with other people is just incredibly enlightening.
This is about how we live our lives. That is pretty compelling.
If any of this sounds interesting to you, we'd love to see you at the College for Congregational Development.